this is the trope that's on social media, that women are requiring guys to spend more money for their time.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think all women are like that.
No.
There are a lot of women out there that are
Regular people.
no, they're regular people, but they're going on those hangout dates to go watch Netflix at a dude's house and not going to a fancy restaurant, sleeping with the guy, and not getting a fancy dinner, asking for buy my lunch or get my nails done, get my hair done. I don't.
Well, the transactional woman would look at those women as losers. They're looking at it like, yo, listen, you giving the game away for free.
I get it, but
at least
women. Okay, let's be straight up, man. Women have always been like that, and they will always be like that, because I don't care how goofy social media gets. They'll always, women are just wired to want love, want romance, and things like that.
Yeah,
right?
I think like falls into play.
Yes,
at that point.
Yes, women are. The same women that are probably on social media looking for the richest guys with all the money or whatever. They have a dude that they love that has no money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That could probably call them, or that was in their past that they still have love for, that doesn't have a dime. Right? So women are always going to be suckers for love over money, right? What happens is that the women that are out there that are more in your face on social media, these are the women that probably have gone through that whole thing, and then they get to the point of like, you know what, I'm fed up. I got done so wrong by this broke dude that I'm just going to be transactional. Or I'm a social media influencer. I hate to say this, but I used to be a stripper or this or that or whatever, and now I'm more transactional because of the world that I'm in, right? And I'm giving that whole aura of that as my social media content. So I'm telling all women to do that.
Or the third one is maybe she's just so attractive that men just throw money at her for her time.
Either way,
right?
That same woman, there will be a guy that doesn't have the money, right? Because again, that she likes because just based off of like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People they like money. They love money. They know what money can do for them.
Yeah.
But to actually like somebody, that doesn't cost anything.
Funny thing about it, I think women can actually like men over money.
I think they actually do. Now, are those the men that they marry? Are those the men that they get into relationships with? Not all the time.
Well, yeah, no. A lot of women marry men because they're, especially with the older age gap thing, they're attracted to men because of the stability. Some women find love in being taken care of. Some women like people that they're attracted to. You know?
I think then there's a deeper conversation of loving someone or learning to love someone and falling in love with someone.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a reason why they have these tropes of the rich housewife is sleeping with the pool boy or the tennis coach or whoever.
Yeah.
All right. She has that stability from her husband,
definitely,
but she doesn't is she genuinely in love with that person? Right? Because I think when a woman is genuinely in love with a man, she's not going to be stepping out on him like that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So women will learn to love a dude that is stable, that can provide, but that doesn't mean that she's in love with that person. And I think there's a lot of people out there that love each other, but they may not genuinely be in love with each other. They learn to love each other.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it goes for the men too. I don't
It's
think
like 40, I would say 30% of married couples are like that.
And I'm not saying it's just one-sided.
Yeah.
Where the man, I think the dude, he likes the way the woman looks and certain maybe traits or whatever she brings to the table, but he knows, yeah, I provide. I provide for her, and she would make a good trophy wife. That doesn't mean I'm like in love with her. I like the way she looks, and I like sleeping with her or whatever else. And over time, she'll learn to love me, and I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with her not.
That's a sad place to be, though. Ugh, I couldn't imagine being
Well,
there.
I think that's
And that's the way we judge.
that's the
people.
business of marriage, though.
All that falling in love and people loving you for money and all that. Like, who want to deal with that? Like, wouldn't you want to find somebody that's there? Like, you know what I mean? Like shooting in the gym with you. Like, you want to find someone on the ground floor. You don't
some
want to
people can't, though.
you don't want to be Richard Gere and Pretty Woman, or you don't even want to be homie.
Richard
Jordan
Gere,
Belfort and Wolf of Wall Street.
I think those are different situations. I think
No, very different, but similar.
Richard Gere, he fell in love. She fell in love. Technically,
Yeah.
they fell in love with each other, even though she was a common streetwalker.
Yo, could they get that movie off today? Like, would that work? Or would I just be like, that's a regular love story? It wouldn't even be as controversial. It'd be like, oh, all right. Yeah, I seen that happen last week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even like back then it was controversial, but that's our era. Our era is like, yo, why would you ever do anything like that? Now it's like, yo, I think mad dudes is like on OnlyFans, like sending shorties OnlyFans money and all. Like, yo, you ain't gotta do this, yo. I'll save you. Like, yo, you ain't gotta do this. Like, nigga, every other text is like, yo, I'll save you from this life of degeneracy. Yeah, dudes is ready to put this cape on and save these degenerate women, not knowing that, yo, dog, as soon as she get nice and comfortable, this is who she is. Leave her for the streets, yo. Some women belong to the streets. You just leave them in the streets. And yo, let's not get it twisted. That escort game is you a prostitute, ma. Like, let's not play it. Like, yo, if you try to move on with your life and you married 4 or 5 years and you try to tell your husband, yo, I got something to tell you, yo, when I was in college, I was an escort. Yo, dude is gonna look at you like you're crazy and why you ain't telling him nothing. You know what I mean? Because everybody know it's just like being a stripper. Everybody know, like, yo, there's sex in the champagne room.
Okay.
A little extra and you busting it. You know what I mean? Like, and you're there, you know? So it's like, yo, listen. Date. People date.
Okay.
Go out there. Dating is healthy. Leave that prostitution and the escort to the rich dudes who don't got no time for no game or nothing like that. Dudes who don't got no mouthpiece. Anybody who's listening to this, it's a Friday night. They're already outside anyway. You know what I mean? They catching the rebroad.